Welcome back and welcome to a brand new video on how to get your Quansheng to tune in to busy frequency ranges. Now, I'm going to answer the frequently asked questions at the end of the video here. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to talk about what antennas you should use and stuff like that. But before we get started, I do need to say this. If you are someone that gets sensitive of fire department frequencies and PD frequencies, because there is some stuff that can go around on those frequencies that are not meant for kids that are under 18. So now that we have that out of the way, we could start the video. So here is the antennas of choice. If you're trying to receive like things locally and stuff like that, you could go with this. It only goes 6 miles, and this is a stock antenna that comes with it. Then there's this one. This is my personal one. I'm not really sure. I'd say maybe 25 miles this one could reach. I'm not really sure about that either. But I've been able to receive from like right now I'm all the way in Taunton, and I was receiving from Fall River with this one right here. Not gonna say where I'm in Taunton, but this is what I use, and it didn't came in clearly. But if you're tuning into airband, and you're in Taunton and you're receiving from Boston on airband, you're going to receive it, because FM band, which just usually receives, goes like this, right into outer space. AM band will go bounce right off the atmosphere and stuff like that. And that box over there, that just has my other tools, my electronic tools like my flipper and all of that. So then I also have this. This is a GMRS antenna, and see right here for people that want to see it. I believe it only goes 2 miles, so I hardly use it, but I just want to pick up and collect it because I may need it one of these days. Alright, so if you clicked on this video at this point, you may be expecting that this video is just going to be receiving from fire department and AM band and stuff like that. And I'm going to teach you guys how to get a radio acting like mine, and say, oh, I don't have a Quansheng uv5r and I don't know how to program it. Well, guess what? I got you, because I have a computer right here, and we're actually going to be using it. And there's a site that can get all the frequencies, but it's just on a computer. And don't worry, I fact-checked it. Everything on there is true. Alright, so I'm going to turn on the Quansheng. Now, no, mine is exumer firmware, and I just have this as default frequency. This is exumer firmware, and I'm going to attach the antenna that I usually use. This one needs an adapter. Remember, I'm going to try to put all the links in the description for you guys. Alright, this is an antenna. I'm screwing on. You know, I'm just going to put the GoPro down to screw this on, because it's kind of hard holding it up. Alright. Just like that. Screwed on. And you know what? I'm also going to extend it. Alright, now we're talking. Alright. So, on here, I program channels, so look, Rainham PD, Lakeville PD, Lakeville FD, Bloombus, KBOS. This is Logan Airport, and as you just heard, you just heard them from Logan Airport. That's Final Second Approach, Taunton FD, Norton PD, TMLP Cruise, I can't pronounce that one, Bellingham PD, and Bellingham FD. Now, say, if you wanted to program it, first of all, you would need to get exumer firmware, which I'll have a video of that in the description. Then you're going to want to add your local fire department frequencies and stuff like that, which we're going to get to when we move on to the computer on how that works. So this one right here, it works really good. And say if you don't want to just keep pressing that button, you just press scan, and then it scans. Now this is probably gonna, cost you like background maybe like, I don't know, like up to 50 or something. Oh look, there's Lakeville PD.
Operator is Rhode Island 750-3482. 750-3482. Rhode Island, OLN. Be all set.
Now I don't want to just make the video all around Lakeville and KBOS all day, but you just hold scan for a couple seconds, it starts scanning. I have my own setup here. You can make your own setup, and say if you want to save frequency, you just go F free. Now we're on memory mode. Punch in the frequency with these keys. Go to memory mode. This M button, not memory mode. Then you're gonna go all the way down to channel save. So you need to go on one that's like this. Obviously, I'm not going to do that. Then you need to go to channel name on the channel that you just saved. So that's how I did it. Really easy, but depending on who... Oops, I didn't mean to press the F0 button. But this will cost you around this setup here. First of all, I actually got 2 of these, so that was like 35. Then this, I believe, was like 10 or 5, and then this was 10. So, probably back around 50. May cost you, now this is just adding it. My computer's a gaming computer, so it costs a lot of money. You could just get, if you're flashing firmware, you may just need to get a computer. Now, you don't need to get like one that's a gaming computer, but if you want one that will actually function, you may need to go for 300, 400, or maybe 500 at Best Buy and get it. So, this is option 1. Pretty standard pack here if you wanted to get all the PD on your walkie-talkie. Now let's say, oh, I don't have that and it's way too expensive, and I already have a computer or something like that. Well, there's a website on there, and I'm going to showcase that in a minute. So, I'm just going to put this down, shut off, just like that. Wait a minute, guys. What? I'm making a YouTube video. Yeah, just go back over there. Sorry for that interruption there. Anyways, I'm gonna open up my computer here, turn on. Cause this is being a good video right now. And I didn't want to end it there because of, at the time of this recording, I'm working on it really hard. So anyways, we're going to go to Google here, right down there. Now, before we go to Open Megahertz, which is the app to get frequencies, which I'm going to showcase because you're going to need to know how to use it. Let me actually show you how you get these frequencies, and one of them is open megahertz. First of all, you go to, I'm just going to go to this. Why isn't there? Alright, there it is. Now, you know what? I'm just going to pick this one right here. Hopefully it loads. Let's try and load right now. Hold up, guys. Give me a second here. Just hang in there for me. Alright. I'm sorry, but my internet connection is kind of not good right now, so I'm going to try to explain it in simple terms. That's kind of like the Open Megahertz website. So when you go on there, there is going to be this button that says listen. Then there's going to be this top row of states. Select one of the 2 letters. So New York's going to be NY, and then down here select NY on the sidebar, and then in the middle there's going to be old. Then there is going to be the frequencies in the middle right here, and tune into one, and then you're tuned into it. Now if you want to find frequencies in your area, go on radioreference.com, hit browse all, go to states, select your own state, and select county, and then you can view all the frequencies. Now it's time for the frequently asked questions. Do I need a license to operate on ham radio? Well, the short answer is yes, if you're trying to transceive, which I'll actually demonstrate right now, is when you press this button right here. That button right there. And receiving, let me see if there's anything on here that I can receive from right now. Receiving is when that turns green, like it is now. Now, if you see that red button, you need a license for that. So, don't transceive unless if you have a license. Then, other frequently asked questions. Hey, how do I tune into this on my computer? Well, it's simple. Just roll back the video, buddy, and you'll see how. Then, for what's like the best antenna, I showcase mine off, but if you want to click off this video and see like other ones, I believe his name is Ben M7FRS, I believe it is. He uploads some good videos, and Fred in the Shed does too. They both work with these walkie-talkies. And remember, every Quancheng uv5r
fast it does, so we had a spoiler issue there. We're slowing to 210.
can be it can be customized. So that's how that works. Alright, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. If you want, you could buy a Quancheng for a family member. So let's say if they're into like the PD or fire department. I'm in more to the fire department because I like the stuff that they talk about on there. you may want to listen to truck drivers. Well, with that, exumer firmware has some CB frequencies, but then you're gonna need to get a CB radio antenna and adapter. But those videos you could look up anywhere else online. This is kind of just like a starter guide to it getting a lot of frequencies. Like this is KBOS 1. Anyways, you can now click off the video, and thanks for watching. Bye.